Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. So briefly, right before we get into the meditation, I wanted to talk about negative thoughts. We all have negative thoughts, we all feel them, and I don't want you to feel like you're alone because this happens to everyone, and we can work through them, and we don't have to beat ourselves up about it. And I just wanted to say that this meditation just kind of came to me and I wanted to share it with you guys because it made me feel really peaceful. If you've never done a meditation, I want you to know that you don't have to take this super seriously. I know it can, like, you think maybe you have to be cross-legged and have some kind of image in your head that the way you have to be, but you don't have to do that. Just follow what I'm saying in the video. Just relax. It's just a nice relaxing ride. Just think of it as a nice relaxing ride. Thank you. Let's get to this. Let's get to the meditation. For this meditation, find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Maybe roll out your neck, stretch your arms, get out any wiggle that might feel good, and then settle. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Take another deep breath. This time, when you take a deep breath in, roll your eyes up towards the sky underneath closed eyelids. If it feels good, breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth. Take a couple more deep breaths here, finding peace, finding stillness. You may begin to notice your mind wandering here, thinking about your day, thinking about problems, and that's okay. Just take a deep breath, acknowledge it, just let it pass. Whenever another thought comes, just let it come and let it go. And just keep connecting to your breath, the ins and the outs. You feel your lungs expand and contract. Just relax. When you're ready, imagine yourself in a field, on a mountain, overlooking the valley. In the field around you is an array of yellow and orange wildflowers as tall as your hips. You see the sights around you. You smell the smells. You feel the air. You begin to walk with your bare feet into this field of flowers. You take your hands and you run your fingertips across the stems. You look around at all the beautiful, beautiful flowers. You feel their healing, loving energy. You see a flower that you connect to and you stop. Lower your head down and you smell the sweet scent of the flower. Fill your lungs. You decide to lay down in this field. Slowly you put your head on the ground and you look up at a blue sky with white clouds that are blowing. You watch the clouds move. You take a deep breath. You feel at peace. You stay here for a few moments, breathing, feeling, loving. And then you slowly stand up and you begin to walk back to where you came from, bidding farewell to the flowers, thanking them for this experience. When you get back to the beginning, you look back down at the valley and you begin to notice that the flowers are wilting, the stems are drying, leaves from nearby trees are blowing by, falling off, turning orange. Autumn is upon you. You can sit or stand in this scenario and just look out, unaffected by the temperature change. You feel warm, but you're watching the seasons change. Flowers are dying, falling, decaying. The days get colder. The trees get naked. Feeling this change. Just watching what's unfolding. Snow starts to fall from the sky. It covers the valley in white blankets. You pick up some snow and you mold it. You roll it in more snow. Keep rolling it as it grows bigger and bigger, like building a snowman. You roll it until it's up to your knees. You keep rolling it, it's up to your waist. It's so big that you could hug it. As you look at this ball of snow, you begin to realize that it's full of all of the negative thoughts you've ever had. It's full of all of the negative things you've ever done. It's full of the regrets, the fear, the guilt, the anger. It's full of your grief, your sadness, your hurts. You look at it. You begin to accept. You begin to understand how these negative thoughts and feelings have helped you grow and learn and become a better version of yourself. You push this ball of snow, of your negative feelings and thoughts, down the mountain. As it falls, it carries and grows. The snow makes a snowball effect, and it just grows bigger and bigger. You follow the path it made down the mountain, and you find it. It's now as big as you, bigger than you, a little bit over your head. It's still full of all these negative thoughts. Now it's big enough to hug. So you do. You hug this big snowball that has been created. You thank it for being there, for showing you. And then from within, you create warmth. You feel warmth in your heart, and that radiates out into your chest, into your arms, into your hands, into your fingertips. Your fingertips are warm and glowing like the sun. You place your palm on this big snowball, and it begins to melt and melt and melt and melt until it's gone. Just a puddle of water. You look around and you see that all of the snow is melting. All of the snow around you. The trees are blooming with new life. The grass is growing back green. The flowers are beginning to bloom. And you walk back up the valley, back up the mountain, back to where you started. And as you're walking, each footstep you take, you notice the growth of a new flower, the growth of a new tree. You hear the birds singing, they came back. You feel the wind and the warmth of the sun on your skin. And then you make it back to where you started. You look around and the field is back. The field of the beautiful yellow flowers is back. They're just as beautiful and vibrant as they were before. And you take that warmth that you felt in your hands. You look back out at the valley and you put your hands together and create an orb, a glowing orb. It's a beautiful, glowing ball floating right in front of you. As it's floating in front of you, you begin to notice what it looks like. You begin to notice if it has a color. You notice if it makes a sound. You can feel the energy of it. And as you're noticing it, you look at it and you realize that this orb is very special. And you notice it's filled with all of the positive things you've ever done. Every compliment you ever gave, every smile you ever had, every enjoyment you ever felt, every positive thought you ever thought, every love you ever felt, every step forward you ever took, every positive thing you've ever done is in this orb. Put your palms out, you hold it. It's so warm. You just take it and you begin to push it towards your body and into your chest. You feel the warmth inside of you, and you realize this is a part of you. And you can feel it growing, becoming stronger, becoming bigger. And you know that this is you. And in this field of beautiful yellow flowers, you decide to sit. And then you decide to lay down your head in the dirt, your palms facing up the sky. Close your eyes. Flowers all around you, the smell of beautiful earth. And you feel yourself becoming one with the earth. And you look up at the sky and you see the blue and the white clouds. And you are one with all that is. You take a few deep breaths here. You feel yourself disappear into the earth. And you feel at peace. After a few deep breaths, we begin to bring our awareness back into the room, back into where you are at this moment. We open our eyes and we look around the room, noticing if it looks different. We take a deep breath, filling our lungs, and we realize that even though this experience is over, we can take the light that is in our hearts and we can call upon this light, this orb, whenever we need it, at any time in our life. We take a nice stretch and we're ready for the day.